everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Spooky Sunday video. So in today's video we are again going to be reading some of your scary stories because like I said in the last video I had so many from you guys in the Spooky Sunday email that I didn't realise that I had so many, and I really want to get them onto YouTube, so I am bulk filming reading your scary story videos today. Before we get into it, please ignore my bronzer. Also mentioned it in the last video, I have no idea what's gone on and it's so off-putting. I feel like I look strange today, but I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm feeling a little bit weird today. But without further ado, let's get on into today's video and I hope you all like it. Let's go on to the first story, and this is from Luke Bakusha. I'm really sorry if I've pronounced your name wrong, but I think it's Bakusha. The title is, "How are you doing, chick? I think you're awesome. Hey, I have a story, but probably not good enough for YouTube." Luke, that's not true. Look where you are right now. The story's on YouTube. It's great for YouTube. Everybody's story is perfect for me. So don't be scared to send your stories in. Even if it's a short story, send them in. I love to read them. I will not have you telling me that it's not good enough, because every story is good enough. Okay, so it says, okay, so around 20 years ago, when you couldn't really change pictures on computers and that, he hands me a picture that he printed asking whereabouts on the river was this picture taken. And in this picture, I was sitting in a boat with another 3 people I knew, but these 3 people didn't even know they existed. I mean, they had never met each other and never would have. The only thing was my legs had thick dark hair on them and my legs were nearly bald. So this is another world dimension or something. Anyway, I'm Luke from Melbourne, Australia. I hope you liked it. Oh, and I wanted to say I like the song that plays on your channel. Thank you, Luke. You're so lovely. The song that plays on my channel is literally just a copyright-free song that I use for my intro. I actually don't even know the name of it, but it's genuinely just copyright-free. But thank you, that's so sweet. I know a lot of you guys like my intro, so thank you. And thank you for your story, and that's so cool that you're from Melbourne, Australia. I always find it crazy that there's so many people from different countries that watch my videos, like it's so cool. Anyway, to the story. I feel like it could be one of those glitch in the matrix situations, like the video where I reacted to glitch in the matrix photographs. I think it was photographs, I don't think it was videos. And there was one where it was like a picture where there was 2 of the same person in it, if you know what I mean. And I feel like this could be the same sort of situation, because it makes no sense that there's 3 people you know who wouldn't know each other in a picture with you where it kind of doesn't fully look like you. So I get what you're saying with the whole dimension thing, like maybe it's a different reality. I want to know if any of you guys believe in different realities. I kind of do. I kind of think there's definitely got to be different realities. And I also think that's where deja vu comes from. Like you feel like you've lived a moment, but you actually haven't lived a moment, and it could be you from a different reality. So I agree, maybe it could be a different reality or a glitch in the matrix. Okay, the next one is from Samantha Spell, and it says, "Hola, hope you see this." So this is how the story starts off. "Hola, it's me, Como. Anyways, I'ma just get on with the story. It was in July on a Wednesday, I think. Me, my brother and my cousin were playing in my grandma's backyard, which is surrounded by woods. We were just kind of standing there talking to each other. Then we heard a meow. I didn't think much of it because our neighbour is a crazy cat lady and sometimes they get loose. But after a few meows, I noticed something was off. That did not sound like a cat. It was like something or someone was mimicking it. My brother was trying to go investigate, but I pull him away and make everyone go into the house. We ran in and told our grandma, uncle and my mom. They went outside, but the thing that creeps me out a little more is that once the parents came out, it stopped. Our family then went back inside, and then I heard another meow. We all ran back inside and was afraid to go back. A few days later, on Friday, we were playing in the backyard again. I told them, hey, wanna play hide and seek? They eventually agreed, but as usual, they made me count. So I went inside and started counting. I counted to maybe like 50 or so, and then this happened. My brother and cousin came running in screaming bloody murder. What's wrong? I said in a fear. They were out of breath to speak, but then my cousin yelled, "Someone! There's someone in the woods watching us!" As you guys know, I'm not very good at the voices, but I try my best. I froze in fear. My uncle immediately woke up. He went out into the woods to go look. My grandma went out, but not as far. We were by ourselves in the house in fear. We stayed at the house until it became dark. My uncle came back. He said he couldn't find anything. No footprints, nothing. I will never forget this day. You guys, what if it's an S-Walker? The cat sounds, someone in the woods. Oh, I hate that the woods are so creepy because they're so pretty. And I would like to spend more time in nature, in the woods. But I am terrified, and I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. But I am getting S-Walker vibes. The cat thing really is throwing me off and making me feel a type of way that it could be an S-Walker. And then the woods, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's an S-Walker, guys? What's everyone's opinion on this? I know I'm pre-filming this and I can't get your answer immediately and I wish I could, but I still want to know what your opinion is. This one says 0. So I don't know if that's their name or if they just didn't want to put their name, but it says 0. I've never had terrible paranormal experiences like stuff knocking over or doors slamming, but after my grandmother passed away in 2016, that's when it all started. I was sleeping in the house and I woke up to a rotating thing that would turn the light on and off. To take it off, you have to physically twist it. I thought nothing of it. I just thought that it was loose. But then there was a chair in the kitchen and it suddenly got pushed in. After all of this, I just thought I was dreaming or I was just hearing stuff. So I tried going back to sleep. As I was trying to sleep, I felt something rubbing my back. Guys, that gave me chills. That gave me chills. Now, this was about 3 to 4 years ago. Recently, like January 28th maybe, I don't remember the exact date, but I was just watching YouTube and it was around 3 a.m. and I just woke up, so I was trying to go back to sleep, and all of a sudden I heard heavy breathing. At first I thought it was the video, but then I realized that it would be a lot louder than that and it would be more in front and far away from me, but it was right behind me. Getting chills reading this, you guys. I've never been more scared, and this was the last story I'll be sharing because this is already super long and I am sorry about that, but I have a laptop that I let my 2-year-old sister use. Now, I was walking upstairs because I heard her screaming. Not bad, she usually screams when her show gets shut off. Anyways, I opened the door and the laptop was shut. No one was in the room before me, so there was no way that she could have shut it, and it also powered down. I looked around because I thought maybe she threw something at it because that's what she does for some reason. So I turned it on and left it. And I've also had many toys of hers going off randomly without even being touched. I think it is also my fault because when I was 7, I thought it was a good idea to use a homemade Ouija board. Sorry, this email is super long. Don't apologize, you guys. If your story's long and you want to get all the details in, that is absolutely fine. If your story's short but you really want to share it, again, that is absolutely fine. Or if you're not even sure whether it's creepy, that is fine. Just send them in. I love reading all of them and you never have to apologize for any of what I just said. But reading that literally gave me chills, even when I think about saying it again. But when someone rubbed their back, it makes me go like this, like I want to leave and move away. I'm getting creeped out. And also the breathing really creeped me out. I'm a little bit confused about the little sister part. I'm guessing you mean you thought she was on the laptop but she wasn't, so you heard her scream. It wasn't actually her screaming. I don't know, I'm a little bit confused about that. So if you're watching this video, I would love it if you would tell me a bit more about that so I can understand it a little bit more. But thank you for sending in your story. It gave me literal chills. I wonder if it gave any of you guys chills hearing me read it as well. Okay, so this is the last story that I'm going to read in this video, and then again I will film another video because I really want to get through all of these stories for all of you. But this one is from Colby. I think your name is Colby. Guys, my camera card got full, so I don't know where it cut off, but this story is from Colby and it says, "This is an S-Walker story of mine and my friends. We haven't seen them yet, but have heard them. So it started with, I have a woods in my backyard and I have a dog and we have a leash for my dog, even in the backyard. He looked at the woods and he tried to run, but the leash stopped him. Second, my friends and I always go in our woods, and we were walking and then we heard screaming from the woods. And the last thing, we were in the woods and we heard my friend's dad yell her name. She yelled back and then the woods went silent. The last thing is, it snowed. We decided to look in the woods and we see some deer feet, but they were normal. There was like 1 foot and then 2 feet and another foot mark, and it kept going until we saw human feet." So that's the last story. I'm sorry if it's a little bit confusing for everyone, but basically what they were saying was this is the first story, second story, third, because they've had many different experiences in the woods is kind of what I'm getting from it. And the first one is that their dog tried to run into the woods but the leash stopped them, and then the second one is that they heard screaming coming from the woods, and then the third one was one of the friends heard the dad yell their name, and then when they replied the woods went silent, which gives me the literal chills. And then the last one is that when it was snowing they saw deer feet, but the deer feet ended up turning into human feet, which I feel like I hear a lot in S-Walker stories. There's always animal feet and then it turns into human feet, which is just insane and creepy and I hate it so much. But that's kind of like their story. I'm sorry if I read it a little bit confusingly, so hopefully the explanation kind of helped a little bit. But you guys, I would love to live by a woods. But I think I would be scared about the same things, like whether something creepy would happen. Even though you see those aesthetic videos and stuff on TikTok of like people's back gardens being in the woods, it makes me so jealous. But then I just tell myself it would be scary. But thank you so much for your story, and thank you to everybody that sent a story in today. I absolutely love reading them, as you know. So if you like this video, please remember to smash a massive thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, and until next time, I will see you all soon. Peace.